Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
And I'm Jaja.
And we're back for another week, bringing you all your nerd news and, other things. Jossie's not here this week. Boo, Jossie. Jossie's getting the shame for this week. But it's okay.
If this was school, his attendance record would be kind of hard.
Well, his attendance. Actually, let me. I'm not gonna call Jossie out, but I went to middle school with Jossie, and his attendance record wasn't great. How have you guys been?
Been pretty good.
Yeah.
Great.
Solid week, yeah.
What's some nerdy things that you guys did this week?
Who you want to go first, James or me?
Yeah, I can get it started. So I picked up God of War a little more heavily. So I'm trying to clear out some of my backlog. I have a whole bunch of games that I have not played, and like some of the PlayStation Plus free games that I just keep downloading and never playing. So start clearing out with God of War. I started watching That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. I kept hearing it heavily recommended. I think Jossie mentioned it last episode too.
Yeah.
So
Everyone says it's really good. Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good. So
How far did you get?
I'm almost done with the first season. So I just started last week, 24 episode seasons. So yeah, just about done with that.
How many seasons are there?
2.
Oh, only 2. Okay. That's easy. I can catch up on that soon. Add it to my list. My ever-growing list of things.
The ever-growing list. I was about to say, there's so many shows on my list.
That's how my game list is. It just keeps growing. I'm never finishing anything. So I should be done with God of War sometime soon. And then on to the next game. But yeah, that's my nerdy things.
Cool. Jaja, what about you? What have you been up to?
I have been up to a lot of. Listen, I'm binge reading. I'm trying to binge read Dragon Ball Z, the manga, because I just heard Goku and Vegeta had another fight, and some stuff went down. So,
well, are you talking about Super or
Super?
Okay, yeah.
So, like, I don't. A couple weeks ago, I was talking about how, like, right now in Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta and Goku's powers are the most different they've ever been. Like, you know what I mean? They've just been 2 Saiyans trying to get stronger than one another, and they pretty much have the same abilities for the most part. You know what I mean? Super strength and energy beams. Like, how different can that be? But now their powers are starting to like differentiate a little bit, and I think they had a fight and something happened. So I'm trying to catch up. I didn't want to get spoiled by it. So I just read the headline and was like, oh man, now I have to read this. So I'm reading Dragon Ball Super. I am also, besides watching the new What If episode, which is awesome, I've been I watched Star Wars Visions.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I saw that was out and I did not get a chance to watch it, but I saw that it was out because I didn't realize it was coming out this week. I forgot.
Listen, when I tell you, I love when you just stumble upon like something by accident that's just like a masterpiece. That show is like, it's amazing. It makes me want to just binge anime all day.
Really?
like they really did a great job of turning Star Wars into like animes. And when we watch it, like I want you guys to watch it this week so we can talk about it next week. And we probably gonna have to talk about it episode by episode because it's 9 different short stories and they're all completely different. But in my opinion, it blows What If out the water. Like,
wow.
It's what I wish What If was like. You know what I mean? Like the amount of storytelling and action and just like they're 15-minute, 20-minute episodes, but they feel like half an hour. You know what I mean? And it was really, really good. Like,
oh, wow, the episodes are only 20 minutes long.
Some of them are 15.
Wow. And so are only like a couple out right now, or are they all out?
They're all out.
Oh, okay.
It's 9 episodes. Some are 15. I think a couple are 20 minutes, but it's like they compacted a great, like good stories in those 20 minutes. And so when I was first watching it, the first episode is about like this. He's kind of like a bounty hunter, and he looks like a samurai, right? So my first instinct is like, okay, this was not meant to be watched in English. So I switched it to Japanese, and and it was dope. It was like, it's the real anime feel. Like it feels like more of anime than Star Wars to me. At least that first episode. So the second episode comes on, and it's about like these people are trying to form a band. I'm trying to not to give away the episode. So they're forming a band, and I'm watching it in Japanese at first, and the way the song is constructed, it sounded like it was meant to be in Japanese. So I'm like, nah, I gotta rewatch this in English. Immediately watched the episode back in English, and the song still sounded good in English, but the whole episode sounded good in English. But you can tell that. Well, to me, I feel like it was meant to be watching Japanese.
Yeah,
And,
often Japanese like anime openings and things like that don't translate well to English when you
but
look at the words. And
but so I watched the rest of the episodes in Japanese, and I thought they were all amazing. But now I'm gonna rewatch them in English, and I've already watched the first half, and like even the dubbed experience, it's like I don't know. I'm not one of those people who like now I can only watch it subbed, and that's the only real way. Like hardcore anime fan, I feel like the dubs are pretty good. They're pretty legit too, and I'm liking them.
that's good. That's a good review. Wait, so did you say this already? Did you watch all of them? You said you watched all of them, right?
I watched all of them.
Okay, okay. And are the characters based off of characters that we already know from Star Wars, or are they all new?
You do not need to know anything from the Star Wars universe. Like I'm a weird Star Wars fan like that. Like I haven't really watched any of the movies in totality. The only one I probably seen the whole thing to is the one where he becomes Darth Vader. I forget his name, but when he becomes Darth Vader, I watched that whole movie. But I'm not Anakin. Yeah. But I'm not a fan of the movies, but I like there's certain Star Wars like KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic. I love that game. I'm a huge there's things about the Star Wars. I love the Star Wars universe, but there's certain things that I pick out of it that I like, and this is one of those things. This is, especially if you're an anime fan, it's definitely a good mashup of the two.
All right, I'm gonna watch it. James, are you a Star Wars fan? I don't know if I ever asked you this.
Nah. So what he described, it sounds like I can pick it up. So I was gonna check it out, but I was like, I don't know nothing about Star Wars. So it sounds like I can definitely check this out.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm definitely gonna give that a watch. I was planning to anyway, but I just didn't realize it was out. So many things are coming out in these next couple months that it's hard to keep up with everything.
Yeah.
That's coming out. But that's a good review. I feel like a lot of people will probably, after hearing you say that, will probably go watch it if they don't have it.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
What do you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? We'll talk about it more next week. I'll watch
I rate it high. Like it's like a 9 or 9.5. Like I really like it.
Okay. All right. So I'll give that a watch. And that should be easy watch, 15-minute episodes.
That's fine. Feel longer. They feel longer. Like it's a lot of storytelling in those 15 minutes.
Okay. And it doesn't feel all scrunched together like how What If does?
No. Oh my God. I can't wait till y'all watch it. Maybe I'm bugging.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'm
I might start it tonight.
I'm gonna watch it right after this. All right. What else did you do, Jaja?
That's pretty much it for me.
All right.
I haven't been on the Xbox that much. It's pretty sad. I've been on a TV binge, but I think I'm about to go on an anime binge. So
awesome. All right. What did I do? I watched The Matrix, guys. I finished it.
Nice.
Yay.
Awesome.
It was good. It was good. It wasn't that. So when I started watching it, I was expecting like the graphics and like the special effects to look really bad and old, kind of like how, I don't know if either of you have recently seen Independence Day, but I watched it this past 4th of July, and I thought that the CG, like the special effects, were gonna kind of look like how they looked in that movie, like really bad and really obvious. But no, it was actually pretty good for a movie that came out in 1999. It was good, and I enjoyed the story, even though I knew what it was about mostly, but this was the first time I actually watched it as a whole, and I liked it. So
nice. Glad to hear you like
guys.
it. Yeah.
One thing down. I've watched The Matrix. Now everybody leave me alone. Thank you. Stop attacking me online. I've watched it. Do I need to watch the second one? Is the second one good?
I mean, you have till December.
That's true. I guess maybe I'll watch it. Okay.
Yeah, like I would say that the first one is the best one out of the 3.
Okay. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay.
The second and third one has just like, the storyline finish, like it's trying to finish the arc or whatever. but you get the real deal in the first one.
Got it. Since I've never seen The Matrix before, I've never seen Keanu Reeves look that young. So I was like, wow, look at that.
I think that's the movie that pretty much like jump started his career to like superstardom, you know?
Yeah, he was so young. It was kind of crazy. But yeah, I watched that. I enjoyed it. What else did I do this past week? Oh, I went to.
I was about to say, I'm sorry to cut you off, but now when you watch a Keanu Reeves movie, you're just gonna see Neo the whole time.
Will I? Because he looks completely different now, so I don't know if I'm gonna. See
I only see John Wick anytime.
He looked completely different now, so I don't know if I'll see Neo when I see. Oh, when I was watching the movie, all I could do was picture him. Like I was trying to picture him with his beard and his long hair when I was looking at him.
Oh my god. Okay, I guess you would have had to see the movie when it came out.
Yeah. So I watched The Matrix. I went this past week. I mentioned this last week, but I went to an AEW show. Wrestling. Yeah. They came to New York, so it was at the Arthur Ashe Stadium. So I went there with my boyfriend and a couple of his friends. I used to watch wrestling back in the day, but I haven't watched wrestling in like years. But like he's a big wrestling fan, so I went, and it was cool. I've been to a live wrestling show once when I was a kid, so I don't really remember what it was like. But it was cool going. The atmosphere was really cool. There was like a lot of people there. I think like over. How many people were there? Like 20,000. I think there was like 20,000 people in the arena. It was really scary.
Ooh.
I don't think I've ever been around that many people in my life, even before the pandemic. I don't think I've been somewhere where there was 20,000 people like all in one place. Maybe Comic-Con or something. I don't know. But it was kind of weird. But the energy was really cool. The energy of the fans and stuff. I enjoyed it. I would go to another show. But yeah, I have to mention that, or else he'll be mad that I didn't mention that I went to AEW. So
that's dope though.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to like a live wrestling show. That's like cool.
I did enjoy it way better than I enjoy watching it on TV, I think. Because like on TV, you're always wondering, like, I feel like a lot of the times when you watch it on TV, you're kind of just like always wondering like what's real and what's fake. But I feel like you don't really think about that when you're watching it in person. It just looks better live. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good experience. I would definitely go to another show. I had fun. Okay. But that was my nerdy thing. Wrestling counts as a nerdy thing, right? Yeah, it does. I think so.
Yeah. Are you still watching Heels?
Yes, I am still watching Heels. And
still,
Heels,
do you recommend?
Yes, still recommend. Heels is a great show.
Okay.
You guys should definitely watch Heels if you get a chance, because it gives you a good insight to wrestling, like the wrestling world. Have any of you watched Why the Last Man?
I did not.
So I looked at it on Hulu and I saw that it's coming out weekly, and I was like, no, I gotta wait till it.
There's already 4 episodes.
I want to binge the whole season though. Like, there's a few shows that I'm waiting for weekly right now, but it's a lot on my plate.
It's weekly, but there's already 4 episodes out. I feel like you could watch those 4 episodes.
Yeah, but then I just want the rest, and I'll be like,
can you guys watch it? I want us to talk about it. It's so good.
I'll give it a try to speak.
I watched The Matrix. I watched The Matrix. I feel like you guys now have to watch at least one episode of Why the Last Man, and then you're gonna want to watch the rest of it. So
all right, we owe her this.
All right, no problem.
So mark that down as your.
I did check it out though. I looked at it and I was like, oh, so 4 episodes in, I could wait a week to watch this. But if you insist, I'll watch it. I'll watch a couple at least.
Thank you. I watched The Matrix and I'm gonna watch Star Wars, so you have to watch Why the Last Man. Okay, cool.
Done and done.
Yep.
All right, cool. So I feel like this past week, a lot of things were announced. Like the release dates for a lot of things were announced, and I feel like that's mostly what this episode is going to be about. Before we get into like movie and TV stuff, Jaja, I saw that you posted something about Pokemon Unite. Have you been playing that, or like what were you?
Yeah, I checked it out. I played a couple rounds of it. I haven't been. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty dope.
Is that a phone game? I don't understand what that game is.
No, it's on Switch.
Oh, it's on Switch.
Yeah,
right.
It came out for Switch.
Sorry, there's a lot of Pokemon games all over the place. Okay.
But so it's similar to like what is that game? Is it League of Legends?
Yeah, so MOBA, that's an online battle arena.
Wait, Jaja, do you have a Switch now? Did you buy a Switch?
No, it came out for phone,
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
for the phone, and it's free on both, I believe, and I think it's cross compatible too. Like you can
Oh. Oh
cross
wait,
play on it.
free on Switch? Oh,
yep.
maybe I missed
Yeah,
that.
and you pretty much like pick a Pokemon, and it's like as James is saying, a mobile battle arena. You have to try and like take over the checkpoints and take over the other teams
Oh.
base pretty much, and like it's pretty cool. It reminds me of I think it's Warcraft 3, where
Mm.
you have to like try and like level up your hero and make him stronger than the other person's hero, and you gain different abilities as you level up. And in Pokemon's case, they even based on depending on the Pokemon you have, they evolve mid battle, like as they level up. Like it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so yeah. Maybe since it's a free game, I don't have a lot of budget for video games right now, so I'll get into it.
Question,
Hmm?
James, who did you choose? Who's your starting Pokemon?
Snorlax.
I
Snorlax.
got you.
Interesting.
I had to go with Charmander.
Why Snorlax? Can you can you tell
Uh,
us why?
so my friends were playing it first, and then they're like, "All right, we need a tank on our team. A Snorlax would be nice." So, oh, nice, you got the Snorlax. So I was like,
Hold
"All
on.
right, the boys need me to play Snorlax, so I'm gonna pick Snorlax up," and that's literally why I picked Snorlax to help out the homies. And then yeah, we played together, and we got absolutely destroyed. I don't think any of us have picked it up ever since that day.
Yeah, you were telling me. It seems like I don't know if team like I don't understand the strategy of how to win like the MOBAs. So I just, do random
Yeah,
stuff and try to help my team out. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. But I
right.
did have luck with Slowpoke. Slowpoke's Pokemon, I did have luck with him. So
That's
I
Yeah,
interesting.
like
it's a new genre for me. So like whatever the best tactics are, I'm not familiar with.
right. But I think like there's certain abilities that like work well together in that game. I can see from already, because certain Pokemon can like trap you, and then if you have your teams there, they can just like attack them while they're trapped. It's an interesting game. It's definitely worth the free 99 that they put it out
Yeah,
there for.
Isn't any game worth it if it's free?
No.
yeah.
Of course it is. It's free. You didn't pay any money for it. Of course.
No, some games aren't worth playing. Trust me.
It's not worth the space on your Switch. This one is though. This one is.
Okay, so
So-
maybe I'll download it then.
Tell that. Oh no, that wasn't a free game. Forget it.
What game?
I remember watching a YouTube video. This guy was reviewing the 50 Cent Bulletproof game that came out for like Xbox. And they said that's like one of the worst movie games ever. And it was pretty horrible. Like just as a game alone, forget a movie game. Like it was just really bad. Really, really, really bad.
I imagine that it was bad. Are either of you playing 2K? You said no, right? Neither of you are playing 2K, right? The new one?
Nah, I'm not.
Not yet. I'm trying to wait for it to go on sale that first time. And then
When
I'm
is that
get
gonna happen? In like 6 months?
No, probably probably Black Friday. Definitely
By Friday, you
Black
think it's
Friday.
gonna go on sale? Didn't it just Black Friday? Black
Definitely.
Friday. Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
coming up around the corner, guys. Can
Oh,
you
it is.
believe that this week is
Mhm.
gonna be October 1st already? I feel like it was
Mhm.
just September a
Fall is
couple days
here.
ago. I love fall though. I'm not complaining. This is my favorite season. So I love fall. I love Halloween season. So I'm very excited for this.
Especially this year, I feel like a lot is happening.
Yeah,
Media wise.
a lot of happening.
A lot of content.
A lot of content. We're gonna be very busy on this show talking about all the things, all the movies and all the shows coming out. So yeah, let's get into some of this other stuff. So Demon Slayer, it was announced that the second season is gonna start on December 5th. Show 1. I'm just gonna keep track of how many release
I'm
we have.
super hyped for that. Oh my god, I can't wait.
Same.
Yep. So what's gonna happen also is that they're gonna turn Mugen, is that how you say it? Mugen Train?
Mhm.
They're gonna turn it into a 10 episodes, 7-episode arc that they're gonna use to connect the arcs in season 2. So that's cool.
So have you ever seen Dragon Ball Super?
Yes. Mhm.
That's what they did for Super. Like both movies that came out, Battle of the Gods and Resurrection Z of Frieza or whatever,
Mhm.
they made into like episodes for the show.
Yes.
And they kind of like expanded on the movie. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like there's more content in those episodes than the movie actually showed.
Yeah.
So,
So there's gonna be it's a 7-episode arc that they're going to make it into. It's going to include an original episode, so an entire episode of scenes we haven't seen before. 70 new scenes, new music tracks, new open and ending animation. So yeah, that's cool.
I'll be watching that.
Yep, of course. We should all be watching that. So I guess that's gonna come out, and then does that mean we're only gonna get, because I know the season is getting split into 2 halves. So does that mean that that we're not gonna get a lot of the next arc?
No, I think we're getting a new season, but they're gonna start off with the stuff we've already seen.
This is just an addition. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because season 2 is getting split in half, just like Attack on Titan, which I'm not happy about, but whatever. Yeah, so that's something to look forward to. December is only a few short months away, guys. So get ready for that. And how long has it been since Demon Slayer? When did season 1 come out? How many years has it been? Let's see.
It's recent. It's one of the more recent ones.
Yeah, it hasn't been like a 4-year wait like we've been waiting in between Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
I think like 2 max. 2 years max, probably.
And I seen somewhere, I think they just started filming or animating the dub version of the Attack on Titan the second half of the last season. So,
do you guys watch it dubbed? I watch it.
I watch it both.
Yeah, I watch subbed.
You watch both?
It subbed. I watch it subbed when it comes out, and then I watch it back dubbed. Yeah, I watch it
really?
both.
Why?
Yeah.
High replay value.
Because I'm telling you, I feel like the dub, there's value in the dub version that you don't get from the Japanese version. Like, they're both cool in their own ways.
I feel like subbed is more expressive than dub is sometimes.
Sometimes I feel like I connect more with the episode when it's dubbed, because you can relate to what the feelings they're trying to portray, and sometimes the jokes don't come off the same way. Like, I know I'm watching the Vision so far, and like in every episode, I don't know if it's like a Star Wars thing, Easter egg or something like that, but they're like, there's a scene where they're always saying, I have a bad feeling about this. And I didn't catch it in Japanese, but I'm catching it in the English version. I'm like, okay, that's the 3rd time I've heard somebody say, I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Okay. I mean, that's a fair analysis. I don't usually rewatch things dubbed, but I mean, I guess it was really good. I don't feel a need to watch Attack on Titan. Well, not the most recent season.
I've seen Attack on Titan. Like,
I was very confused by the recent season.
I've watched Attack on Titan at least like maybe close to 10 times.
Wow, it's good. The first season's really good. The second season is good-ish. The 3rd season, I don't know. That's where it lost me, because that's when we started learning the truth about things. That's when I started getting confused. I was like, what is happening right now? So
I just wanted to see fighting, honestly. So.
Shannon, you don't remember me telling you the show is going to completely change? Like,
yeah, no, you did tell me that. And then when it did start changing, I was like, what is happening? Like, I was so lost. And I've never I feel like this anime, I've never hated so many characters in anime as I do in Attack on Titan. I just feel like everyone right now is unlikable. So, and I just don't know like who I'm supposed to like. I don't know. I'm like, who's a good guy here? Don't know.
Right. I feel like it's a good anime to talk about amongst friends.
Yeah. I feel like we need to have an episode devoted to Attack on Titan. You guys can really go into the plot of season 3 and explain it to me, because I don't understand it. The whole like Eldian Marleyan thing, I don't get it. I was like, who? It's confusing.
Yeah, I think I watched like 3 different YouTube videos that were all an hour long trying to explain the differences. And I was like, okay, I think I finally did.
Okay, so you were confused too, but you read the manga, right?
I read it after the first half of this season ended.
Okay.
So I could see how
Listen,
it ended.
It's something like, I feel like Attack on Titan, a lot is left up to the reader to interpret themselves, because there's a lot of different YouTubers who talk about Attack on Titan, and some of them have different opinions on what the author is trying to say, and the way the story is going, and certain things we're supposed to infer from the story, and they be even getting on each other sometimes. It's pretty cool. Like, they be calling each other out. Like, this YouTuber thinks that he means Eren thinks like this, but I think Eren thinks like this because he did this. Like, it's such a great freaking anime.
Well, you're our resident Attack on Titan guy, so maybe you'll lead that episode we'll do it right before the next half of the season comes out. You can just walk us through and explain everything we need to know before it starts again.
I'll try.
I feel like you
But-
know. I feel like you know.
I'm gonna get killed by the Attack on Titan fans.
You have time though, because when does it come out? December, January. You have time to prep for that. You're good. You're good. You're good. You'll be more of an expert by then.
I gotta refresh.
Yeah.
Watch it
But-
dub again, huh?
I'm trying to erase those last couple chapters of the manga out of my head and trying to like reimagine it. You know what I mean? But yeah.
All right. So Demon Slayer, December 5th. That's one thing we have to look forward to. And then this past week there was a Netflix fan event that streamed, and we got a whole bunch of release dates and a whole bunch of trailers for a whole bunch of things that are coming out on Netflix in the next couple months. So we got a new trailer for Stranger Things season 4. Which did you guys see that?
I didn't watch the trailer. I saw that the trailer came out though.
Yeah, I actually didn't watch the trailer either, so I was just trying to see if anyone else watched the trailer. Wait, James, do you watch Stranger Things?
I don't.
Oh my God, really? Wait, I feel like I
Nah.
asked you this question before. And I just
Yeah.
Yes, we talked about this.
Yeah.
I watched the first season and it didn't hook me.
Why? It's so good.
I kept falling asleep like every single episode. I was like, I don't know, man. This is not for me.
Just tell us, James, that is trash, right?
It's not trash though.
Nah,
What I don't like is that they waited so long from the last season. I know that it was a pandemic and stuff, and like production, a lot of productions got shut down, but like the kids are so much older now than they were in the last season, so it's kind of just like weird, to see.
Mhm.
But like all of them are so much older. But I'm looking forward to season 4. I'll be watching that. Jaja, will you be watching season 4?
Absolutely.
James, I feel like you need to give that show another chance. It's good. It's so good.
I'll find like an anime show no one's watching, and I can talk about that too.
All right, so Stranger Things, but did we get an actual release date is what I want to know. It doesn't look like we did, but okay. Does anyone watch The Witcher?
Nope.
I actually didn't watch The Witcher either.
I haven't finished the game. I can't watch the show if I haven't finished the game. That game, Shannon, have you played The Witcher?
I've seen people play it, but I haven't played it myself. Like I've watched people play it.
It's one of my favorite games.
Okay, so you're trying to wait till you finish until you watch the show, or do you just not want to watch the show?
I feel like there's a bunch of things on my list ahead of The Witcher. Put it like that.
Got it. The Witcher looks like one of those really slow. I mean, it looks like it's good, but it kind of reminds me of Game of Thrones, where like it could be slow sometimes, but like sometimes it's good. I don't know.
Right.
I'm very traumatized by Game of Thrones, and I don't want to like jump into anything similar. I think that's why I didn't watch it when it came out. But season 2 is going to premiere on December 17th. So that's another thing coming out in this last half of the year for anyone that is a Witcher fan. And they released a trailer for that. So you have that to look forward to. And there's also going to be a Witcher prequel series that's coming out for the Witcher fans. So there you go, getting a whole bunch of good Witcher content. And it was already announced for season 3, and season 2 hasn't come out yet. So there you go.
Okay, show must be doing good.
And it's getting an anime film, which apparently it already has an anime film. So it's getting a second anime film. Didn't know that it had an anime film and a kid series. So I feel like there's a lot going on for The Witcher.
Oh, yeah, this is a cash cow for that studio.
Lots of things going on for The Witcher right now, which is kind of weird. I feel like I need to watch it now because I feel like it's a spectacular show if it's getting all this other stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
We are getting, I don't know what this is. The Sandman. It's a live action series. Is this based off of a video game?
It's about the old school Sandman that your grandma said would come if you don't go to sleep.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it sounds like a folktale. Yeah.
I think that is what it is, actually. Hold on, wait. Yeah. That is what it is.
It's a movie.
It is going to be it's a good question. Yes, I think it's going to be. No, I think it's a show. Let's look. Yes, it's a show. It's a show that's coming out. After a ton of teases, I feel like I've seen no teases for this. Am I just like out of the loop? Anyway, yes, that's coming out. Actually, yes. Oh wait, this is a DC character, guys.
Oh,
I feel like we need to cut this out. We
Villain.
sound stupid
Yeah.
right now. How do we not know?
We're misinformed over here.
I didn't read the article, but
Okay, let
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
I didn't
it's
watch
either
it, yeah.
it's either sounds like a folktale or I was gonna say a Spider-Man character, a Spider-Man villain or something.
Sorry, guys.
Sandman.
We hate DC over here, so that's why we didn't know anything about
Oh,
this.
not we.
Well, James
We's a
didn't
lot
know
of
who
people.
James didn't know who Sandman was, so I don't really know like how much credit you can give us for DC. Okay, I'm gonna read this real quick. So between the long-running Arrowverse on CW and HBO Max, growing library of superhero shows, Netflix is now tackling one of the most critically acclaimed DC titles of all time. Guys, come on, DC fans, what's going on over there?
I mean, okay. I was caught off guard. I was thinking about like the folklore Sandman, like you know how Candyman, and then
Yes.
there's a Sandman as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I heard of that too.
Yeah, so that's
But
what
I
was
did
thinking
think of the Sandman from Spider-Man, but I don't know if I'm familiar with the Sandman from DC.
Apparently, it's critically acclaimed. Guys, come on.
Is he the same? Is he just like a pile of sand?
I
Like,
don't know. I don't know anything about this. Will I be watching this? I don't know, but we'll see. But that's coming out on Netflix. I don't know why it's coming out on Netflix and not HBO. but
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's what made me not think about DC because
Yeah, right. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Do we have a release date for this? Nope, not yet. But we did get a first look at it, so maybe you guys should watch that on your spare time and see if it looks like anything interesting that you're
I
gonna
will
watch.
check it out.
I'd check it out. Yeah.
I'll watch it anyway, just because you got to keep up on all this Marvel DC stuff, and because it's a DC show by Netflix, it might be better than all of their movies. So
It could be.
you never know. Netflix did a good job with the Marvel shows, kind of. Not with the exception of one or two things, but most of them were good. So. So Cowboy Bebop, we got new posters, opening title sequence. I was kind of iffy about this show. I was kind of nervous, but it actually kind of looks cool. It actually kind of looks good. I'm actually excited for this to come out. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'll check that out for sure.
Yeah, and that's coming out on November 19th, so that's coming up soon. That'll be here before we know it. I'll be watching that.
I did get a notification on my phone that there's a new season of Seven Deadly Sins on Netflix, I think.
The last season of Seven Deadly Sins. Well, the season before. Wait, didn't the new season just come out though? Another one's out already?
I'm not sure. I didn't like check and confirm, but I saw a notification on my phone like new episode Seven Deadly Sins.
Oh, I'm
I
not
think there's like 4 seasons out. And I think I saw 3 out of the 4, or maybe.
All I know is that one of the seasons were terrible, and I couldn't finish it because it was so bad. Ah, sorry. Mute. Oh my God. Sorry. Dear White People season 4 is out. Sorry.
Oh my God. I've only seen season 1 of that show.
What? You only saw season 1?
Yeah.
Oh man, you guys are disappointing me. James, did you watch Dear White People, the show?
Yeah, I saw the first 2 seasons.
Okay. I didn't know this was coming out.
Is it like a musical now? It looked like it was a musical or something.
Oh no, please no.
Yeah,
I hate when shows do that. I hate when shows have musical episodes. Let's hope not, because that's gonna make me angry. But I'm definitely gonna watch that after this is over. Wow, I didn't know that was out. There's a new season of Money Heist out. Wow. Oh my God, guys, this is good.
Oh, Netflix is coming out swinging.
It's a lot of stuff.
I like Money Heist. Wait, have either of you seen Money Heist?
Yeah.
Right. I talked to you about this, Jaja. I remember.
Yeah.
It was a little hard to get into just because it is a Spanish show from Spain and the dub is kind of bad. But
it's not hard to get into at all.
I mean, it's not hard to get into, but it's hard to like adapt to the dub because the dub is bad.
Did you watch Narcos, James?
No.
You didn't watch Narcos?
Yeah, if it's live action, I probably didn't see it. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with you guys.
It's the show about Pablo Escobar on Netflix.
Yeah, no, I didn't actually see that one.
Oh, and the Squid Game is out. Have either of you seen the trailer for the Squid Game?
It's on my list to watch, but yeah, I haven't checked it out yet.
Okay, I didn't know that was out yet. So the Squid Game, it looks really interesting. It's a Japanese. Is it a series or it's a series, right? Yeah, it's a series. I don't really even know what it's. I don't know how to describe what it's about. From the trailer, it looks like it's a huge game that they like that somebody is throwing, like a game, like a competition. I think for all the people all the people that are playing, they are in some kind of debt, like, you know what I mean, like, you know, societal debt, money
Right.
debt from like, yeah. So like when you play these games, I think they're like high stakes, like survival games, and then like whoever wins gets like, I think all their debt erased or like a huge chunk of money or something like that. It looks interesting. So I'm definitely gonna watch that too. Oh my god, there's so many shows. How am I supposed to get any work done in real life if I have all this
Right.
stuff to watch?
I was gonna say there's not enough time in the day, like especially with work. Oh my god, like I have to squeeze this stuff in.
Right, like there's really not. There's not enough time. What else is coming out?
A new season of Cobra Kai was announced on it in that
Oh
event.
yeah, Cobra Kai. Yep. I actually have not seen any of Cobra Kai.
Oh,
So
nice. Okay, I watched that one. I can cover that.
I've been meaning to watch it though, because everyone says it's really good, but I just haven't gotten into it yet. Again, like just too many things in the day.
Yeah, so we got 5 episodes of Seven Deadly Sins now. I've only seen 3 of them, but there's five.
You mean
seasons.
five seasons? You mean?
Right.
I think it was season 3 that was really bad. Season 3 was horrible. I tried to watch it
You
and I had to stop.
you didn't get to the end?
No.
At the
I
last
couldn't.
I've seen, I think his brothers came and was trying to kill him and the other sins. You didn't see that?
I feel like that's always
That's
happening.
when it starts
Someone's
getting
always trying to kill them all.
no, but when his demon brother comes and then
Oh
like
yeah.
his demon side starts to come out.
Yes, no,
it
I've
gets
seen
pretty
that.
nuts.
Whatever season it was, that was the bad season with the time travel. That season is where I had to draw a line. It was really bad, and I
that's where I stopped as well.
Oh my god, thank you, James. So you hated it too. It was bad.
It was
right?
it was awful.
It was really
It might be season 4 because I didn't see season 4. But
I know one season came out not on Netflix, so I had to watch it somewhere else. And then I think it finally got added to Netflix, but by then I was like, okay, I'm disinterested in this because
yeah,
that
so
season
like
was going
that
terribly.
whole season to like turn me off. I have no interest in watching Seven Deadly Sins anymore. So
Exactly.
thank you for ruining it. Okay, what else? Ultraman season 2, don't know what that is, but that's coming out. Vikings Valhalla, it's a new show that's coming out in 2022. Agretzko season 4 is coming out in December. For anybody that watches Agretzko, I love Agretzko, so I'm very excited.
I like it as well.
Oh, you do? Look at that, James. Look at that. Yay. Jaja, do you watch Agretzko?
no, I haven't seen it.
Do you know what it is?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I feel like you should watch Agretzko. I feel like especially men, I feel like they look at Agretzko and think they're not gonna like it, but it's actually a really good show. So it's very funny. So I've been waiting for them to announce the new season release date for a while. So I'm really happy that that has a release date. It's coming out in December. A couple months away. I can wait though. I'm gonna watch the whole thing over again in the meantime. But yeah, it's really good and it's funny. And those episodes are only 15 minutes too, so you can easily watch it all if you wanted to.
I'll check.
Will you? We'll see if Jaja checks it out. We'll see. He's looking. It's good. You'll be surprised. I feel like you'll watch it and be pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
You don't really sound convinced. It's okay though. It's okay.
Yeah,
I'll live.
it's so Shannon, you know. Check it out.
Okay, so I think that's it for the Netflix stuff. Something else was announced this past week that I don't really know how to feel about it. A Mario movie was announced and Chris Pratt will be voicing Mario in said movie. When you guys saw this, how did you feel? Did you feel excited that there's going to be a Super Mario movie, or did you ask yourself why? I did. I asked why.
Yeah, it was more of a why.
I don't necessarily mind it. I just have to see a trailer. Like I can't, no judgment until I see a trailer.
Is Chris Pratt gonna do the over dramatized Italian voice of Mario? Because that's not what I'm looking forward to. I don't want to hear it. I don't think I want to hear it. But that's what I want to know, if he's doing the voice or if he's just gonna sound like himself.
Yeah.
And
the cast as a whole looks like a pretty solid cast. It's just
it is a pretty solid
to be
cast.
a Mario
I just
movie
feel like
seems weird.
Yeah, I feel like it's a weird movie. Let's pull up. What is the cast list again? Because Chris Pratt and who else? Who is the girl that's playing Princess Peach?
But like you said, she no originals anymore. So
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Oh, Jack Black. Okay, wait. Hold on.
I mean, I like the past couple things Chris Pratt has done, so I'm
All
not
right,
mad.
so Chris
It's
Pratt is playing Mario. John Baptiste LaCroix is playing Luigi.
Anna Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach. I'm not sure who
Yes.
that is.
Yes.
Jack Black, Bowser.
Jack Black is playing Bowser.
Keegan-Michael
Seth
Key
Rogen.
as Toad.
Seth Rogen is playing Donkey Kong.
In Mario,
Yes.
Yeah.
In Mario. Wait, who's playing Toad? Who did you say?
Keegan-Michael Key.
Yeah, Keegan-Michael. Yeah. Oh my God. Jesus. What's this kid's name? Fred Armisen is playing Cranky Kong. Oh, I completely said somebody's name wrong because I was reading the credit and not his name. Whoops. Sorry. Charlie Day is playing Luigi. My bad. I said something completely different. Who else? Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. Wow. There's a lot of characters in this movie. Sebastian Maniscalco as Spike. I don't know who that is. Wow. So we have a lot of characters.
until I see the trailer.
Yeah, I won't say I won't see it, but I do want to see a trailer. But I mean, I'll check it out for the Smash Bros. Universe that's building.
I'm gonna treat this just like I treated Sonic, and I'm gonna ignore it completely.
I'll take one for the team. If it's even bad, it might end up being good because I mean, there's some funny people in it. So
You know what? I have an AMC thingy, an AMC A-list card, so I feel like I'm not wasting money anymore. The only thing I'm wasting is time. So if I go see the movie and I don't like it, at least I didn't waste money on it. You know what I mean? I just wasted my time on it. So I'll go see it when it comes out. No biggie. But I can't say I'm really excited about it. Just more so intrigued as to why it's happening. So real quick, let's move on. So Marvel's bracing for a legal fight to hold on to some of its characters. So there's a thing that happens, I guess heirs to the content creators, they have the right to take back the copyright of the characters after a certain amount of time. So right now, I think what's happening is that well, the new lawsuits are directed at the heirs of creators, including Stan Lee, Steve Ditko, and Gene Colan. And what's happening is that under U.S. laws, the authors of a given work or their heirs can usually reclaim the rights to that work for themselves after a certain period of time. So Marvel is currently right now seeking declaratory relief, claiming that because the characters were created as works for hire, they are ineligible for copyright termination. But last month, Steve Ditko, he filed for a termination notice for Spider-Man. And if that happens, it will remove Spider-Man from Marvel's control by 2023. And I think the same thing might happen for Doctor Strange as well. So Marvel is currently suing right now to keep the rights to those characters. Which is, I mean, I think it sounds more shocking. They said that a settlement is probably the more likely outcome for this, but who knows? Maybe that won't happen.
From my understanding, it's more of the same that's been happening with Disney. They being cheap and they don't want to pay people because I think the heirs feel like they're not being compensated enough or for whatever amount of money is being made off of these characters. So yes, Disney's like just pay the people who's working for you. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, well, we did learn before that you know, the comic book creators only get $5,000, you know, for their work to be used in these multi-million-dollar movies. So yeah, this is just speaking more to that. And I feel like this is an easy. So that's why, I guess that's why they're saying that it's most likely that it'll settle in court. Just pay them their money. That's all you have to do, Marvel. Come on now, stop being cheap. Don't act like you don't have the money, because you do. But
I feel like all these people should join together and do a class action or something. Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah. But God forbid that Marvel lost the rights to any of the characters. the universe is gonna fall apart at the seams.
Yeah, that would
It's gonna be
strange.
so bad.
I don't imagine these people are going to try to create their own movie series with these
Yeah, I know. Like,
characters.
what?
So,
That's what I'm thinking. It's just gonna settle because, like, what are you gonna do with the rights to the character? You know what I mean? If you did get it back, what are you gonna? Are you just gonna withhold it for pettiness? That's crazy.
How are you gonna tell me to stop playing Call of Duty? you're mad that they're gonna stop making Marvel stuff?
Yeah, I feel like this is a completely different situation, to be honest. I feel like corporate greed exists everywhere. You know what I mean? But there's no rumors of Marvel having a toxic work environment, so I'm just gonna. It's different. The two different things.
they have a toxic pay environment.
Yeah, that's it. But you know, they should do better about that. But you know, they're falling to corporate greed, and I wish that more companies would not do that. Don't do it. Just pay the people what they deserve. But I am still gonna. I don't think I'll stop watching Marvel movies though. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't.
Shannon has taken a stance.
I can't. I just hope that Marvel does the right thing. That's all I have to say about it. Just pay these people the money that they deserve. You're using their work. You're using, you know, like they should definitely be compensated more than $5,000. That's ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
Come on, guys.
fairly.
But yeah, let's hope that Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, and I think was it Iron Man too? I think it was something else. Somebody else that was on the line of being cut from Marvel's copyrights. So they can't take Doctor Strange. He's an important character in the upcoming phase. They can't take him. So hopefully they don't.
Do the right thing, Marvel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. All right. So real quick, because we're running out of time, let's go into this episode of What If. And this episode was about Party Thor, which I felt was a little out of place from the last two episodes we saw. But what did you guys think?
Yeah, it felt like filler to me.
Right? It was kind of like dark and serious, and then all of a sudden it's just this weird episode. I feel like it should have came before everything else, but I guess not. Jaja, what did you think?
I feel like that episode was kind of showcasing the Captain Marvel versus Thor match, like match we got. And I wish that would happen more in these what if episodes. We just get a random fight between two people who might not necessarily ever fight in the real MCU. Like,
yeah, but at least we got to see that fight between Captain Marvel and Thor. I feel like there were other fights that they could have shown us that they didn't, like the Hulk and Scarlet Witch. Like, why didn't we see that fight? Like, we definitely should have seen that. So it's kind of weird that they showed this one. And
but overall, I did like the episode. I thought that fight scene was like part of the episode. Obviously, it was a pretty lighthearted episode. It reminded me more of the second episode with T'Challa, with like Thanos, who wasn't really like It was kind of like lighthearted and jokey until the end, until we got Viztron, like.
Yeah, Viztron, which I feel like that's the only reason that that episode fell where it did, was because, you know, this week is a season finale and it's about that. So I feel like that's the only reason why the episode aired second to last. But I'm very, very interested to see the season finale. Hopefully it is not half an hour. Hopefully it's at least 45 minutes, Marvel. So I feel like this is going to be a big episode. I feel like this is the episode so it's Viztron and the Avengers are assembling and all this other stuff. And I just feel like it needs to be a decent amount of time to tell a story.
Definitely need that.
Yeah, definitely need it. So I guess we'll see.
They got to work on their What If series. Like, there's some work to do there.
Well, maybe they'll. What do you say?
I said it has a lot of potential, but they got some work to do. Like,
maybe
they're trying to make it too close to the MCU, like trying to make it canon, kind of.
Yeah, it feels like they're playing it safe.
You can literally do whatever universe you want. It doesn't have to be MCU characters. It don't have to be MCU related, and it still could be What If. You know what I mean? But I don't know. They doing what they doing. I hope we get more verses like that though. Random verse matchups.
Maybe they'll learn for going into season 2. They'll take, maybe they'll hear the complaints of the fans and they'll like, feel empowered to take more creativity going into season 2. I wonder if season 2 will be like some continuations of these stories or if they're just going to be like all new types of scenarios. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, just about everyone ended on like a crazy cliffhanger. So I
Yeah.
could see them bringing back some of the episodes, especially some of the more popular ones.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see. But what do you rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10?
I give it a 7.
Yeah. 8?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna give it lower than that. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I give it a 7 too. It wasn't bad. It just fell out of place, but it was funny. I enjoyed it, and the ending was cool. So I guess we'll see what happens next week. It's the season finale. One show done, and another one is around the corner. So.
I was saying I might even like up my score to 8.5. I thought it was a pretty funny episode.
Wow, you really liked it then. Okay. That's fair. It wasn't bad. It was a good episode. What'd you say?
I said Goofy Thor is the best version of Thor. My bad. So might sound a little bit weird.
Yes, a little bit. I enjoyed Frost Giant Loki. He was funny.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. It was cool to see him like that. All right. Does anyone have any other thoughts about the episode before we wrap it up? No? All right. Well, tomorrow is the season finale of What If. So we'll be talking about that next week. We'll also be talking about Why That Last Man next week because James and Jaja said they will watch it. So we'll be talking about that too. And we'll also be talking about don't do it. You already said that you would watch it. And we're also going to be talking about Star Wars Visions because we already said that we would watch that as well. So lots of things to talk about next week.
Ready for that episode by episode breakdown for Visions.
Yes. So as Jaja said, we'll be taking an hour just to talk about Star Wars Visions. Yes. Yes, we will see. But we also have to leave some room for the other shows that you guys are going to watch. Right?
So,
yeah, I'll watch it.
Thank you.
It's on Hulu, right?
It's on Hulu, yes.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
It's the last episode of What If this week?
Yeah, this week is the last episode. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we'll be talking about that. All right. So as always, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Blerdsnerds. Send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and rate, review, and subscribe on your podcast listening app of choice. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.